Happy Monday, and thank you for joining me. This is 5 minutes with me, 5 minutes with Shasha, and today I'm talking about something that's very close to my heart, and that is leadership. Believe it or not, we are all born with the DNA of leadership. I'll show you now in Genesis 1 verse 26. As usual, I am referring to scripture, and it says here, then God said, let us make human beings. That is you and I. No, you and I. Yeah. Let us make human beings in our image to be like us. They will dominate over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all the wild animals on the earth, and the small animals that move along the ground. So we see that in the beginning, God had it in mind for us to be leaders. He made us in his own image, and we know that God is a leader. So we have been made in his image, meaning that we are leaders. And then here it says, they will reign, they will dominate. And then he starts to list what we should dominate, examples of where we should dominate or what we should dominate, which tells us that, leadership is in our DNA. It tells us that we're meant to be leaders. And I'm going to refer to another scripture in Revelation 1 verse 6, where it says, and he hath made us to be kings and priests. One thing I know is that a king has got a kingdom. So if you and I are kings, that means we have a kingdom. A kingdom can represent a sphere of influence. A kingdom can represent a field or industry. So if each and every one of us is a king, then we need to discover our kingdom. We need to discover our sphere of influence. It could be in our community. It could be in a certain industry. It could be in our family. It could be in our community. It could be anywhere, but each and every one of us has got a kingdom, our field of favor and our sphere of influence. And I know that many people think that leadership is like bossing people around and telling them what to do, but there's more to leadership than that. I mean, leadership is serving. Leadership is taking action. I mean, leadership is more than just a title. And another verse that says, where Jesus says, if someone wants to be greater or if someone wants to be a leader, they should serve. And what is to serve? To serve is to help somebody else. To serve is to serve. So yes. So how do we position ourselves to be leaders or how do we position ourselves to be leaders? As I've said, we need to discover our kingdom, which is our sphere of influence. Secondly, like I mentioned, we need to serve. Leaders serve. So we need to identify where you can help. For an example, I'm here every Monday serving you, encouraging you, inspiring you. So this is my position of leadership. I've taken my position of leadership by encouraging on 5 minutes with me. And thirdly, how can you take your position of leadership? By taking action. What action are you taking towards your life? What action are you taking towards your destiny, towards your vision? Because vision will require us to take action. Vision will require us to take our position of leadership. And I've just given you 3 ways of how to take your position of leadership. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.